That was a cold shot right there. bene, raccomodo. Sto game.
you were gonna let a janitor give me a shot? You were. Then what were you doing?
Watching you make our horses. Which reminds me, can we get on with this, please?
Absolutely not.
There you see, you just can't handle the fact that I'm a woman.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Then I guess it doesn't embarrass you to stand there arguing with your pants down.
I don't have my...
Thank you.
You look like you're about to make trouble. They say, Bill Cosby, come in here a minute. Here's a man that groped a woman, they say, 30 years ago. It took that long for her nervous system to process where the hand was. 30 years later, she got the... Oh, damn!
whether that knee was down or not. But in this new angle that we've never seen on camera before, this is going to tell us something different. There's a right hand, another tap followed by the big left hook, boom, which ended the fight pretty much. A straight right hand, another hook right there, and down goes the knee, and down the knee, and here comes the right hand. Roy Jones Jr. would have been brutally disqualified if that was Roy Jones Jr. in his prime. I don't care what nobody tell me. If he was in the state of New Jersey and that happened, he would be disqualified. However, I don't think he should be disqualified because I think he had pretty much.
No matter how many times we have this conversation, your DQ against Montel Griffin is never going to go away, nor is the 33-second knockout you scored in the revenge fight ever going to go away. Roy, what does this knockout mean to Golovkin going forward, we presume, toward a possible rematch to Canelo?
Yeah, we're looking forward.
It's Weekend Update with Colin Jost and Michael Che.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che, and here are tonight's top stories. Donald Trump had to cancel a rally in Chicago last night over security concerns. Believe it or not, the most racially divisive candidate showed up to the most violent city in the country, and things did not go smoothly. Who'd have thought that when these people try to have a reasonable and productive conversation with this lady, somehow they couldn't find common ground? What did they think was going to happen? She was going to lower her Nazi salute to say, hey, you make a good point, Kareem. Also, can we just talk about how adorable this little old racist lady is? She shouldn't be at a rally. She should be at home teaching her parrot the N-word. And where have I seen her before? She looks... Oh, there she is.
During Thursday's Republican debate, John Kasich stressed the importance of legal immigration, saying that without it, he'd be running for president of Croatia, where, incidentally, he's also trailing by 30 points.
On Friday, Ben Carson endorsed Donald Trump for president, saying he has the vision and energy to win. Because nobody knows more about vision and energy than the guy who looks like he just got hit with a tranquilizer dart. An analysis of this past weekend's primary victory shows that Bernie Sanders spent 48 cents per vote. It would have been $1, but he had a coupon.
Peyton Manning announced his retirement from football this week. Explained Manning, I'd rather not get brain damage. New York's MTA has unveiled new high-tech city buses that feature USB ports. As in, hey, on the bus today, I saw a guy put his penis in the USB port.
The makers of the beer Dos Equis announced that they are retiring their famous Most Interesting Man in the World ad campaign. He will now go back to his original name, Greg the Lying Alcoholic. March is Women's History Month, so ladies, that cake is not going to bake itself. Before you ladies get angry and send a bunch of messages about how sexist that joke is, let me just remind you to finish baking that cake. Colin?
Happy birthday to Mitt Romney, who today turns 69, which for Mormons is a sin.
Pass.
All right. You back. Trying to figure out why Kanye didn't interview or didn't talk about Kanye West and just brushed him off like he wasn't worth talking about. See, that's called cooning. All right, cooning. What's up with the cooning on Saturday Night Live? I mean, come on, man. Kanye said slavery was a choice. He's referring to slavery now, nigga. Slavery was never abolished, it was reformed. So it's a choice now. We're making choices now, not then. That nigga's so watered down and dumbed down. You can't even think straight. Can't even think straight. And and as far as the other thing with the just return, just trying to refer to that Roy Jones incident with he's talking about that fight with the Montel Griffin back in '97 when I fought first in that car. Well, actually, it all started because he didn't make that deal with me before weigh-ins. He's walked away. So that caused me to go out there and win the fight. Then after I won the fight, I saw Donald Trump in the cut, went over to him, put that foot in his ass to get him ready for the 20-year, get ready 20 years later for the election. The rest is history. But without me doing all that talking, and for the last few years that I've been on Facebook talking about it on YouTube and all, Roy Jones wasn't able to say that. Because you notice he didn't talk about Donald Trump. He didn't say one word about Donald Trump. He just said New Jersey. He said the state, but the state had nothing to do with it. It was Roy Jones. It wasn't the city. It was Donald Trump. That's who it was. It was Donald Trump because that's who I had spoke to before, after the fight, before your fight. So you gotta understand the propaganda of how he's trying to cause people to think one way when it's really all about him not talking to me before the weigh-ins about losing that fight against an undefeated fighter. Or talking to me about how I yelled at him and told him to the security and shit. So you have to understand the propaganda. What the truth is never in the mouth of the head. There's lies and propaganda. But one day it should come out. Let's go again.